Building a business doesn't necessarily require a massive factory and $1 million budget. In this technological era where small-scale manufacturing rules, micro-factory machines are changing the game. From machines that fit on your desktop and can mint you millions, to fully automated systems that can run from your garage. This is a look into 7 micro-factory machines you can use to start a profitable business. So, stick around if you have ever wanted to be your boss or escape the 9-to-5 grind. So, let's dive into the video. Number 7. The CNC router. Let's start with a classic powerhouse in desktop manufacturing, the CNC router. With high precision, this robotic carving tool can cut, shape, and engrave wood, plastic, foam, and even soft metals. For entrepreneurs with a creative streak, a CNC router is a dream. This machine can do everything, whether custom signs, intricate furniture parts, or engraved gifts. Businesses around Etsy and local craft fairs thrive on CNC creations. Some people even specialize in making premium cabinetry or interior decor for tiny homes, a rapidly growing niche. The cost of CN router ranges from $2,500 to $15,000. One of the best parts is that CNC routers come in different sizes, starting as small as a desktop unit. You don't need a giant workshop to get started. You can launch a woodworking business from your garage with a decent machine and software like Fusion 360 or VCarve. And here is the catch. With personalization being such a massive trend, people are willing to pay a premium for custom work. So whether you are creating wedding signs or wooden clocks, a CNC router is not just a tool, but a business in a box. You can also offer small batch production services to local businesses who need branded signs, packaging inserts, or display stands. With the rise of eco-friendly and sustainable product trends, CNC-cut bamboo or reclaimed wood products can become a unique selling point. Many creators have scaled up to full workshops this way. Number 6. Laser engraving machine. Next up, we have a fan favorite, the laser engraving machine. If you have ever seen a custom phone case, etched glassware, or engraved leather wallets, chances are it was made using this machine. Laser engravers use highly focused beams of light to etch designs onto various materials like acrylic, leather, wood, glass, and metal. They are compact, relatively affordable, and highly versatile. The cost of a laser engraver machine ranges from around $200 for entry-level hobby models to over $10,000 for professional, industrial-grade machines. Let's say you focus on pet tags, a small, lightweight product that ships easily. You could build an entire e-commerce business around this niche with the proper marketing and a few creative designs. Other entrepreneurs go further by engraving high-end custom gifts for weddings or corporate events. And since laser engraving does not require physical contact with the material, there is minimal wear and tear, which means less maintenance and more uptime for your business. Some machines even support rotary attachments, allowing you to engrave round objects like tumblers or wine glasses. In short, if you can imagine it, you can engrave it and sell it. Laser engraving allows for bulk personalization, making it perfect for weddings, corporate gifting, and promotional merchandise. With proper ventilation and safety setup, these machines can run for hours unattended. They also integrate easily with e-commerce platforms for streamlined order processing. The scalability is impressive for such a compact machine. Number 5. 3D printer. If there is one machine that genuinely represents the maker revolution, it is the 3D printer. These machines build objects layer by layer using materials like PLA, ABS, resin, or flexible filaments. What makes 3D printing revolutionary is not just the tech. It is the ability to prototype or mass-produce custom items on demand rapidly. Entrepreneurs are making everything from prosthetics and cosplay gear to drone parts and phone accessories. The cost of a 3D printer machine for mass manufacturing typically ranges from $20,000 to over $500,000. depending on its capabilities, materials, and production scale. Many people search for discontinued or hard-to-find parts, and if you can 3D model and print them, you have a ready-made market. There is also a growing demand for tabletop gaming. Miniatures, terrain pieces, and custom accessories for games like Dungeons & Dragons are highly sought after, and 3D printers can produce them in fantastic detail. With the rise of platforms like Thingiverse or My Mini Factory, even beginners can find designs to start printing and selling. The profit margins are solid, especially considering low material costs and the customization potential. Simply put, a 3D printer is a gateway into dozens of product categories and endless possibilities. Another advantage is that 3D printing builds a strong maker community. Many successful businesses offer subscription boxes of printed parts or kits. You can also provide CAD design services, expanding revenue streams. Pair it with social media marketing, and you will have a recipe for going viral, especially if your designs are functional or quirky. Number 4. Automatic T-shirt printer. Ever dreamed of starting your fashion label? Using an automatic T-shirt printer is possible without buying thousands of shirts up front or mastering screen printing. These machines, often called DTG printers, allow you to print designs directly onto clothing. From logos to photographic images, it is all done at the push of a button. The cost of an automatic T-shirt printer machine typically ranges from $10,000 to $250,000, depending on the brand, features, and production capacity. This machine lets you run a just-in-time clothing business. You only print shirts when someone orders, meaning zero inventory waste and no guesswork on sizing or color preferences. You can sell on your own Shopify store, through Etsy, or even run a print-on-demand brand through platforms like Printful or Printify. But owning your printer gives you complete control over quality and profits. Many niche apparel businesses are booming today, especially those focusing on causes, local pride, humor, or pop culture. People want shirts that speak directly to their identity, and with a DTG printer, you can deliver that with speed and style. You can also expand into other apparel and offer complete branding packages for small businesses or influencers. You can further diversify product lines with a heat press and vinyl cutter. The fashion market rewards creativity and uniqueness, allowing new players to thrive quickly. Number 3. Plastic Injection Molding Machine. This one is more industrial, but do not let that scare you off. Desktop plastic injection molding machines are now small enough to fit on a workbench and powerful enough to produce real, sellable products. The cost of a plastic injection molding machine typically ranges from $10,000 to over $100,000, depending on its size, tonnage, and features. Here it works. You create a metal mold, and this machine injects molten plastic into it. Once cooled, the mold pops out, and the product is ready. This technique is ideal for small parts like buttons, cable holders, clips, or small tools. If you can produce a product that people need, you can scale production efficiently without outsourcing to a factory overseas. The real power here is consistency and speed. You can make hundreds or thousands of units with minimal cost per piece. And since you're running your micro factory, quality control and turnaround time are entirely in your hands. If you have an engineering mindset and an eye for niche problems, this machine could be your ticket to serious profits. And do not underestimate licensing. You can license your mold or design to other small manufacturers if you design a useful plastic product. This machine is mighty when paired with crowdfunding. Validate a product idea, produce in-house, fulfill pre-orders, and have a lean, profitable operation that scales on your terms. Number 2. Desktop PCB Mill. If you have ever looked inside an electronic device, you have seen a printed circuit board, PCB. They are the backbone of nearly all modern tech, and you can make them yourself with a desktop PCB milling machine. The cost of a desktop PCB mill machine typically ranges from $3,000 to $5,000, depending on features and specifications. Traditionally, PCB production required expensive setups or long lead times from overseas suppliers. But with machines like the Bantam Tools PCB mill, you can independently prototype and manufacture circuit boards. This game changer is for inventors, IoT developers, and electronics hobbyists who want to go beyond breadboards. Whether you are creating custom keyboards, Arduino shields, or niche electronics tools, the ability to manufacture in-house drastically cuts costs and speeds up production. Something extraordinary is that you can turn this into a service. Many developers, especially indie hardware startups, are desperate for short-term PCB production and willing to pay well for fast local solutions. Combine this with 3D printing, and you'll have an electronics prototyping micro lab on your desk. This also opens the door to developing your electronic products, from wearables to smart home devices. With the global rise in DIY electronics and home automation, a growing appetite for custom PCBs is growing. Offer workshops, create kits, or sell to educators and students. The low barrier to entry makes experimentation easy. Number 1. Desktop Food Printer. At number 1, we have a machine that is not unique but delicious, the Desktop Food Printer. That is right. You can now 3D print food. These printers use edible ingredients like chocolate, dough, or mashed vegetables to build complex culinary designs. The cost of a desktop food printer typically ranges from $300 to $6,000 depending on the brand, features, and printing capabilities. Pastry chefs are using them to create geometrically perfect garnishes. Chocolatiers are making intricate molds in minutes, and some health tech startups are using them to produce custom nutrition snacks tailored to an individual's dietary needs. The real opportunity here lies in high-end catering and event services. Imagine offering clients customized, 3D printed chocolate logos for corporate gifts or personalized wedding desserts. While it is still a relatively new space, food printing is gaining momentum, and early adopters are reaping the benefits. Who would not want a business that lets them play with their food? You can also appeal to health-conscious consumers by developing 3D printed supplements or fortified snacks tailored to dietary needs. Caterers and pop-up chefs use these printers to stand out in a competitive market. As personalization in food trends grows, this machine offers a flavorful blend of novelty, nutrition, and scalability. So there you have it, guys. Top 7 micro factory machines you can use to start a profitable business. And as you've seen, these machines are changing how we think about business and making it more accessible. Which of these machines would you start a business with? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more intriguing stories like these. As always, I'll see you in the next one.